Russian-European Laika. The Russian-European Laika is a working dog with a vivid, strong and stable individuality. This member of Spitz family is particularly known as first living ambassador from Earth, since it was the first that traveled into space aboard Sputnik II on November 3, 1957. The breed can be attributed to multifunctional, and it is used as a sled dog, hunting dog, guard dog, though it won't be an ideal family companion. The fossilized remainders of dogs that resemble the frame of the Russian-European Laika tells us about the prodigious age of the breed that can be near 10,000 years old. Up until early 20th century, sturdy and hardy dogs inhabited the wide territory spreading across the taiga forest of northeastern Europe and from Finland and Karelia to the Ural peaks in the west. The dog served then as a trustworthy watchdog as well as a hunting dog for all kind of game, including big and small. Gradually the main occupation of the families in the region began to shift from hunting to raising crops, and the rich forests were wiped from the face of the earth by coming civilization. Consequently, the Russian-European Laika lost its former purpose that caused its gradual decline in population and purity. In the 30s of the 20th century, just several purebred dogs existed in secluded regions of the Vyatka province, Komi Republic, Perm province and North Ural. And these few breed members worked as watchdogs for peasants and weren't assigned to perform its original hunting duties. The hunters from Moscow and Leningrad, who admired this skillful and talented dog, launched a breeding program in order to re-establish the number and quality of the Russian-European Laika. At that point they managed to find a few variations of the dog, including Karelian Laika, the Komi Laika, the Zyrian Laika, the Votyak Laika and the Archangelsk Laika. These types of dogs had a lot in common, though they were slightly different in the length of the muzzle, size of the trunk and ears, and color of the coat. The breeding program rendered genetic diversity and health back into the breed, but it diluted its distinct appearance. The second time when the Russian-European Laika faced the threat of extinction was after the siege of Leningrad that started on September 8, 1941 and lasted 872 days. During this hard time many Laikas disappeared because of starvation, and many of them were eaten by despaired from hunger citizens. In order to save the breed, the remaining members were meticulously sought out and brought from the Karelia and Arkhangelsk provinces to be crossed with few survived Laikas from the Leningrad. The favored colors of the dog's coat were white and black, so the physical capability and hunting talent were oftentimes sacrificed for the sake of a proper color. The Russian-European Laika got its official name and status as being purebred in 1944 thanks to breeding program that was started by the All-Union Research Institute in the Kalinin province. The institute made a major contribution into restoration of the Laika's hunting faculties, carefully choosing the candidates for crossing. By the 1960s, most breed members had a great variety in coloration from totally black to totally white. The dog is registered with Fédération Cynologique Internationale and is still used for hunting. The Russian-European Laika is a clever and loving dog that is prone to develop strong connection to its owner from the young age. It seems to be the one-person dog that will be extremely loyal to the chosen master all its life. On the whole, the dog is fine with children under the condition it has been properly socialized with them. However, this breed is not so ideal for a family as it is for work. The dog is infamous for its excessive barking habit, and its anxious and excitable temperament comes out every time it perceives something alien or suspicious. It prefers to keep distance with strangers and won't accept caress from them. The breed is very protective of its territory and will react aggressively to any intruder trying to scare him off by barking and dashing in and out. This makes it an outstanding watchdog. The Russian-European Laika is disposed to show aggression towards other dogs when it feels them violating the boundaries of its territory. The dogs that have been raised together get along just fine, but the hierarchy in the pack should be installed from the beginning. The issue with canine aggression is particularly acute with adult dog of same sex, so the leash should help in preventing canine fights. The smaller home pets are not safe around Laika. Despite the fact that the dogs adapts quickly and easily to such domestic stock as sheep or cow, its spirit of the hunter will be definitely aroused by presence of cat or rabbit. So the breed is not recommended for cohabitation with small home pets. The Russian-European Laika is relatively easy trainable dog when you start this process from puppyhood. The loyal animal is eager to please and is always seeking for the master's leadership and guidance. It's the matter of utmost importance to use the correct training techniques with Laika. Praise and various treats should become the foundation of the training regimen, since the negative reinforcement doesn't work with this dog and will only spoil its character. The socialization will make out of the Russian-European Laika a well-mannered and polite animal, and it should start from the first day the dog comes to your home.